The 2014 Kia Rio 5-door. In a market rife with competition from some notable models, the 2014 Kia Rio 5-door is determined to make its mark. Over the years, the Rio has done just that, keeping pace with its rivals with a package that can best be described as pleasant. But with the new generation Rio only a year old, Kia is becoming more aggressive in its desire to be a player in the compact hatch market. That's where the 2014 Rio comes into the picture. Mixing attractive aesthetics with a comfortable interior and an impressive powertrain, the 2014 Rio is bent on making waves. To its credit, it's got all the tools to do so. The only caveat is whether it can topple some of the more established models already in the fold. Legitimate questions that the 2014 Rio has answers for. And if you're still not sold on the model, maybe it's high time you introduce yourself to Kia's little hatch that can. Besides, it's ready to show you what it's got, and then some. Click past the jump to read more about the 2014 Kia Rio 5-door. Exterior. The 2014 Kia Rio 5-door doesn't have a whole lot in the way of any major exterior upgrades. That was done in the 2013 model, and Kia opted to keep things relatively the same. That being said, the Tiger nose grille still looks distinctive as heck, while the sloped shoulder lines and tighter edges gives the Rio that sculpted look that's reminiscent of some of Kia's bigger models, namely the Optima and Sportage. On that end, you can understand why Kia is taking this approach with the 2014 Rio. It already boasts one of the most distinctive grilles in the industry, and putting it on the Rio only adds to the car's character and overall appeal. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door, exterior dimensions. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door LX, standard exterior features. 15 inches tires with steel wheels with covers, body color, exterior door handles, black mesh radiator grille, dual body color, heated power mirrors, multi-reflector headlamps, front variable intermittent windshield wipers, rear window wiper and washer, locking fuel filler door, heated rear glass with timer. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door X adds. Black mesh radiator grille with chrome surround. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door SX adds. 17 inches tires with alloy wheels, outside mirrors with turn signal indicators, power folding outside mirrors, projection headlights, projection fog lights, dual exhaust tips. Interior. Don't mistake the interior of the Kia Rio as one with cavernous space. It doesn't, which isn't necessarily a bad thing given that most cars in its segment are space-challenged. Having said that, the aesthetics of the Rio's cabin speaks to the objective Kia had in dressing up the Rio, make it simple yet functional and stylish without being too excessive. The designers accomplished as much, particularly in how they managed to incorporate the 3-tunnel instrument panel into the Rio's wraparound dash design. Seamless look, right? Other than the aesthetics, the Rio also has a plethora of notable features and options, none more important than the 7-inch navigation system with a rearview camera, the UVO voice-activated infotainment system, and, of course, those plush leather seating surfaces. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door, interior dimensions. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door LX, standard interior features. AM, FM, CD, MP3, SiriusXM audio system, 4 speakers, USB, auxiliary input jacks, steering wheel mounted audio buttons, air conditioning, dual front cup holders, tilt steering column, trip computer, luggage area cover, front and rear lower door trim, bottle holder. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door X adds. 4 speakers with a pillar-mounted tweeters, Bluetooth wireless technology, steering wheel mounted audio, Bluetooth wireless technology, cruise control buttons, cruise control, power windows with drivers, 1-touch auto up and down, power door locks with 2-turn entry system, remote keyless entry, tilt and telescopic steering column, center console with sliding armrest and storage. 2014 Kia Rio 5-door SX adds. UVO in-vehicle infotainment system, rear camera display, steering wheel mounted paddle shifters, AT, supervision meter, cluster auto on, off headlights, dual map lights, dual illuminated visor, vanity mirrors, drivetrain. The Rio is powered by a 1.6-liter inline-4 engine that produces 138 horsepower at 6,300 revolutions per minute and 123 pound-feet of torque at 4,850 revolutions per minute. It's mated to a 6-speed manual transmission with an option of upgrading it to an electronically controlled 6-speed automatic with overdrive. No performance numbers were announced, but given the power it has, we think the Rio is capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in the 9-second range to go with a top speed of around 130 miles per hour. Prices. It's cheap, that much we can tell you. The base price for the Rio 5-door is $14,000, which pretty much speaks for itself. But even if you do decide to hit all the marks with the top-of-the-line Rio SX, you're still going to pay just $18,090. Not bad, right? Options. Competition. 2015 Honda Fit. The 2015 Honda Fit is arguably one of the most biggest competitors of the Rio 5-door. With the Fit coming from a line of fun and funky 5-doors from Honda, this 5-door hatch has the credentials to be a stiff adversary for the Kia. The latest Fit, in particular, comes with increased power and fuel economy, allowing for a more engaging and dynamic drive. That, combined the staple Honda look and driving practicality of the Fit, makes it a worthy adversary for the Rio. Under its hood, the Fit comes powered by a 1.5-liter, inline-4 engine that produces 130 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and 114 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 revolutions per minute. Taken together, the Fit is capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in over 8 seconds to go with a top speed of about 120 miles per hour. 2014 Ford Fiesta. Ford's compact hatch has been making huge waves since the refreshed model debuted. Available in both sedan and hatch body styles, the Fiesta is not as practical as the Rio, but it does have the versatility of having more trim options to choose from. As far as the standard Fiesta goes, the little blue oval is powered by a 1.6-liter, inline-4 engine that produces 120 horsepower at 6,350 revolutions per minute and 112 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 revolutions per minute. While not as powerful as the Rio, the Fiesta does hold its own in performance figures, hitting 60 miles per hour in 9.3 seconds to go with a top speed of 105 miles per hour. Conclusion. For all the things the Rio does and doesn't have, we're left with the impression that it has more pluses on its side than minuses. It looks good and it's got a well-designed interior. Add that to the impressive engine output and a reasonable price tag and you have a compact, 5-door hatchback that's well worth your time and money. Love it. Well-groomed fascia, simple and functional interior, solid performance numbers. Leave it just one engine, stiff competition, not the most fuel efficient.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.